strength of presidential staffers.
Okay.
And how much the state is spending
Okay.
on them, as per their own narration, as already intimated.
Right.
The MPP was doing almost 1,000 presidential staffers, and the state was just using about 300 million to take care of 1,000 people. They told us that they have only 5 presidential staffers, yet they are expending 3 billion Ghana cedi on them. Yet they are running a lean government. They've duplicated roles. Now we have presidential staffers in all the regions across the country.
Yeah.
And you know the DRIP program the NPP introduced. We just had DRIP headquarters, sort of. Today, we have director for DRIP with the deputies, regional coordinators for DRIP. We have district coordinators of DRIP. So what they actually did was supposedly combining ministries to reduce the number of ministries. Go into the budget with a government that's not undertaking any capital-intensive project this year. How much the state is spending on the ministries, on the budget, the budget, is in multiple folds compared to what the government was doing last year, even when we're spending monies on capital-intensive projects. And recently, there's been a new position that was even created, we never knew of, that as if that was not enough, now there's a whole secretariat by the government to review prophecies in the country. So God will give prophecies to men of God, and the presidency will place a phone call to the Holy Spirit, will place a phone call to Jesus Christ, and will place a phone call to God to ask whether or not the prophecy that was given to Agyekum, the prophecy that was given tomorrow, was a genuine prophecy. There's a whole secretariat for that, to review prophecies.
Have you looked at the have you looked at the name of the unit, the office?
The Interfaith and Emun what? I can't even pronounce the last one.
It's the Special Envoy on Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations.
And part of their function is to review prophecies.
You mean part of their functions?
Yes, I'm just saying it.
Okay. But they don't do the review of the prophecy. There's a according to Elvis, there's a team that does the review. So they don't do the review.
How do you do the review?
The office.
How do you do the review? God has spoken tomorrow. Then you ask Moro to bring to me what God has said to him for me to review. So God speaks now, and it takes other men to tell what God had to say.
Let's read what is this.
Tomorrow.
This is the statement. This is the official statement from the office. It's important so that we set the record straight. And it says, Office of the Presidential Envoy for Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations, Office of the President, Jubilee House, Accra, 10th August 2025. To all ecumenical heads, dear esteemed leaders in Christ, strengthening spiritual partnership. You see, strengthening spiritual partnership for national direction and healing. And it says that greetings of peace and grace from the Office of the Presidential Envoy for Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations. On behalf of the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Office of the Presidential Envoy, I extend heartfelt appreciation to you and your various denominations for your unwavering spiritual support, intercessory prayers, and sustained leadership, I believe, in promoting peace, moral integrity, and national unity. National unity. It says, our role in Ghana's spiritual and civic life remains indispensable. As part of strengthening national coordination, so here's a catch, as part of strengthening national coordination on spiritual matters, especially in these times of uncertainty and complexity, we kindly encourage you to inform all prophets, men and women of God, under your oversight that any prophecy or spiritual insights of a national nature, especially those with implications of high-profile political leaders, governance, national security, or public stability, to be formally relayed. Please lift it up a bit, please. To be formally relayed to the Office of the Presidential Envoy for urgent review and appropriate escalation. So I think that's where you're coming from.
Urgent review.
Okay. So this is in the spirit of responsibility, was the discernment and stewardship over the nation's destiny. So that's...
Yeah, so clearly...
And it says furthermore, in light of the tragic accident that occurred recently, which claimed lives and involved government officials, military personnel, and NDC party executive, we humbly request your intense prayers for, 1, the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the government and all state institutions, all bereaved families, and the entire nation of Ghana. Yeah.
So for the first time in the history of Africa, within a government that preaches lean government, yet had an insatiable appetite for budgetary allocations, is extending monies for us to review prophecies by God, through which means it baffles everyone's mind. And that is the lean government we are told to praise. And to end it, abuse of power. Abuse of power. The mere invitation extended tomorrow means that Moro's home needs to be raided. We can go on the street and ask Ghanaians. The people who have had issues with law enforcement lately, people whose bail conditions were set at very huge amount, such that they are continuously punished in this country, to show that, yes, indeed, we have power today, and we will show you where power lies. Abuse of incumbency and abuse of power that we are experiencing these days. So, my brother Agyekum, I understand where he's coming from, but that's the verdict out there. We have not even mentioned the gargantuan increment in utility prices and fuel obnoxious D-levy that has been visited on us. Business people that can't get dollars to import their products, and they had to come together, go to the studios of Peace FM, and wail, cry, that we can't even get dollars to import anything into the country. What
on the government side,
what Agyekum has failed to prove to anyone watching us today is that he has failed to tell us how many bricks they've laid to help the Agenda 111 project.
Do you need a response for that?
He still went on the tangent of campaigning. That's why we keep telling them that the campaign season is over. This is time to deliver. It's on record that as far back as President Kufuor, there were hospitals that were started that within the 8 years of the previous NDC, you couldn't complete them.
fact, that's true.
It took the MPP and the Kufuor to complete those facilities. It's also a fact that with just the 2 hospitals you started in Ashanti region, just 2 hospitals in Ashanti region, under President Mahama's first term. In fact, during the entire 8 years, Prof. Mills, President Mahama, just 2 hospitals in Ashanti region. The maximum you did on any of those 2 was 40%. It took the MPP to complete them. President Kufuor's Eurojet project, MPP came back to complete them. So I'm giving the trajectory that governance is a continuum. Even though you came in and 8 years failed to complete President Kufuor's project, we came to complete them. And then
so we should complete the National Cathedral.
The ones you started.
So we should complete the National Cathedral.
Let me finish. The ones you started, we came in to complete them.
Okay.
The MPP under President Kufuor started and completed 20 hospitals. And know what we did? In our manifesto, we itemized each and every one of those hospitals for everyone to see.
You said in your
and verify,
in your manifesto.
For them to see. Go to pages 154 onwards of our manifesto.
Okay.
So if you come in and you come and miss Agenda 111, for which 5 were completed and 3 are commissioned, and recently your Minister of Health, within 3 months in office, went to commission one of them. You are telling me to ask, you're asking me to tell you which of them you completed. Your Minister of Health went to commission one of them recently.
I said under your tenure. So
and you've come to meet the rest, which were at 60 to 70% complete at all venues, at all sites. And you failed to lay a single block, and you are here still in the campaign mode. On the issue of National Cathedral, you commissioned
a facility that is 60% complete. Does it need a block again? You see.
I use it figuratively. You failed to lay a block. It's a figurative speech I made. On the issue of National Cathedral, I'm surprised that this is still talking about National Cathedral. With all the propaganda and the lies you told about the project, you commissioned an independent multinational auditing firm. And what was the result? And with all that you said in opposition, you told Ghanaians we were going to turn the place into a children's hospital. That's not what they told us. Moro, if I'm lying, tell me. When you came to power, your leader or the Minister for Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, including the President, has run away from that position.
How?
What are they going to do with the place now? Haven't they changed the name and told that they are going to complete the facility?
No.
They've changed the name. Whatever promise they made, that they were going to make or turn the place into a children's hospital. Is that what you are going to do today? Confirm to Ghanaians. That was the promise you gave Ghanaians.
I am yet to find that.
Felix has had to respond to this, and he says that a clearer and a more definitive decision as to what to do with that facility.
So it's very good. So it's no more children's hospital they want to do with the place. We are now going back to think of what to do with the place. You told Ghanaians that you are going to turn the place into a children's hospital.
But help me.
You see?
Help me something.
Yes.
Now, this policy decision, is this something that's contained in the NDC's manifesto or somebody said?
It is what they told us on campaign platforms. Are you saying you shouldn't take their words on campaign platforms?
No, I just wanted some clarity.
I'm just asking.
So somebody said it on a campaign platform?
It's what they said to us on campaign platforms.
Okay,
so you are telling us that when they go out to campaign to the people, how many people will even have the opportunity to read manifestos? It's what we tell them. It's what Agyekum will sit here and say. It's what Agyekum will go and meet people and tell them we are coming to do. A reflection of what we intend to do. And your position was that we are going to turn the place into a children's hospital. And then today you come and tell us that there's no clear-cut direction on what to do to the place. Exactly. And you are still talking about national cathedral.
Exactly.
Okay.
And in the end, NDC is telling us that we are fed up with pastors and their prophecies. Because when we are going for positions, they come and tell you what not. They've forgotten that they themselves that organized pastors telecasted them live on national screens to pray for them before elections.
That's fine.
You win the power, you exploit them to win power, and you come and tell me that you are going to set up a different office, use our monies to review the prophecies God has given them. A human being now becomes a God to interpret the God of mind, the message God has given to his prophets. And now we are being told that we are fed up with a barrage of prophecies. So let's expend state resources.
All right. So
prophecies and their reviews. Come on, we are out of the campaign season. This is time for us to deliver the promises you made to the Ghanaians. Deliver them. Turn the National Cathedral site to the Children's Hospital. You promised the Ghanaians.